Hey there, folks. This is DMC Jedi Man Gaming, and welcome back to Amnesia. We're going to jump back into this today. I don't think we're going to be able to complete it today. I think we'll need one more session after this, but we'll see what we can do. Hope everyone's been enjoying the series. Don't forget, if you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to stay notified when I upload. Check out my main channel sometime if you like taste tests, trailer reactions, unboxings, and reviews. And feel free to follow DMC Jedi Man's Den on social media. I'm currently on Facebook, Twitter, Discord with a corrected link, and Blue Sky. Links, as always, will be in the description below. So let's get this recording started. Starting the recording right now. Okay, recording's been started. Just going to give this a moment. Okay. And it says we have an hour. Okay. Hopefully, we're able to do this good today. I know we're in the final act. But I don't know how much time the final act is going to take. We'll start it off like everything else, though. We'll start by looking for secrets and oil and try and progress and see if we can figure out the remainder of this story. Okay, that door won't budge.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
I don't know what to do with that yet, so... Let's see what the other doors have.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
back. Probably gonna need to pry that open with a crowbar. Huh. Surprised I actually could come down here. Oh.
Help me. Who's the switch? Help me. Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Oh.
My name is Agrippa.
Ah, this is Agrippa.
Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel?
I believe I am.
To stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You've hurried too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but I guess by all. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there. Daddy, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Wein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to heaven, a recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay.
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important to you. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul into this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I doubt this one can be opened either. Something died inside him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Okay. I don't know what the fuck was happening there, but it's like, nope, not staying in there when everything's screaming and shaking. Okay. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. I might be just going back into death here, but I have to at least look. Like, I didn't get a chance to actually look around in that room. Okay, well, whatever's there is still there. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departures. They are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Okay, that won't budge.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Okay, hold on. What's that? Yep. Now we'll go across to this one. Then I'm going back down because that purple orb light thing looks important. And I want to make sure I get to check that other room. Shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I'll have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Okay. Back into the scary room. What the? Okay, I think this is the way that I came from. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. So if this roars, we're just gonna have to book it. Oh.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Sanity, come back to me.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
That's the door out. It's the last one I haven't checked here.
Help her! Find a way!
That's good to see. Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really fighter, none other than Johann Bayer. You never heard of Johann Bayer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world you has forgotten?
Okay. Let's go up the stairs. That way I can check that other room. Okay. Oh, this game is definitely mentally exhausting. Okay, let's go see Agrippa again, see if there's anything new.
Good to see you. Bayer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
Okay, go here. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Okay. Extinguish that. Conserve some of it. So this is the only place I haven't been that I can access right now. So what lies down here? Okay, I'm not supposed to go in there. The only thing I haven't done yet.
Is this still time for missing ten? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how Father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride.
How are things coming? I found a Mithraeum once. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeum? I suppose it doesn't matter.
What do I have here?
It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? Okay. Said the torture room. I thought that meant this, but maybe this here's the torture room.
That is good to see. Not many walls are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So all right, spared my life and returned to where I found it.
Okay.
I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brennan.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing something with those levers. That's the only thing I haven't done anything of yet. Let's find the lever room. Come on, up the stairs. Turn my lantern out. That way I can conserve a bit of it. So I've been that way. That won't budge. This is the lever room. Oh, good.
The shadow. It's close now.
Alright, I gotta look up a guide and see what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Hopefully the recording doesn't cut out. Alright, let's see. Ah, okay. Well, glad I checked that, because that... Okay. Back down to the room with Agrippa we go. There's a trapdoor with gears that we need to do something to get those levers working. I assume the levers will probably open the gates that I can't open from down here.
That's good to see. What lever? Oh, that so many Alexander streets are breaking down. Look around. Maybe it's possible. There are machine parts all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
How do I get up there, though?
I was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did.
Hold on, does it actually say how to get in there? Ah, grab the small crates and stack them.
He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israeli, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Of course he would fall to the ground.
Not the way I hoped. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive. My people, Johann said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come out. Seriously.
Stand here for a moment, get some sanity back. Okay, now let's head back down there.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in his seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part with him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and Tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-delling carnic. I'll have to address Weyer with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, get to this. Gain some sanity back. Okay, well here's the choir.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. Have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, take the man, cut the lines. Leave the man cry.
Okay, that was fucking disturbing.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this
once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
That scared the hell out of me. Let's use one of these. Ah! And I'm dead.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. I don't think I like this game very much. I am going to die. Yeah, no shit, they're close. Right now, what I want is I want to get back to the main area. Like, I'm sure there's something else back there. I'll probably have to go back, but for right now, oh. Like, I haven't checked the other doorway that I opened, so let's go see what that's about real quick. Honestly, I might have just about reached my limit for what I can do for today. Like, the recording's close to being done, and I feel like I've still got quite a ways to go here.
How are things coming? Incredible. You found my recipe.
A bucket to tie to that. Let's go talk to him real quick.
Daddy, good to see you. I've always hoped fire would return and give
Oh, that was a glass jar. Not...
me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here.
Okay, I did get oil for the lantern.
Daddy, good to see you. You're a good boy, Daddy. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Okay. Alright, let's go out into the transept. Okay, the recording's just about 10. I'm going to let it end, then I'll start up a second recording. Okay, recording's been finished. Let's get the second one done. Starting a second recording right now. Okay.
more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Not going in there yet. Or there. Okay, it looks like all doors are going to lead to this shadowy area. Oh, there is a stairwell. Let's check that.
The shadow. It's close now.
Oh hey, we're in a nicer lit area. We have a door. It is you, my love, I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I'll take that oil. And I'll grab that string. Okay. Door number 1.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a madman! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
R-word hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood, flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. So I have how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. I need 6. Alright, once we're in a spot where we can pause again, I'll go and see what I can find for what I'm supposed to do next. Okay. Okay. Looks like the last piece of orb is back in that other area again.
How are things coming? You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Yeah. But before I do, I want to check on something else. Like, I know there's one room I haven't been in now, for sure, in that, in the choir, because looking through the guide, I saw there's a large, bull statue torture device. There's an orb in that room. I'm just looking for something I didn't grab before. I know it's in wherever the room I got Agrippa's note was, so... This room, right here. I missed something in here. I certainly missed that tinderbox there. Come on. Okay, got the tinderbox. That wasn't what I was thinking I was missing, though. Okay, well, I guess maybe whatever it was I did get. Okay. Okay. Back to this. Hold on, I got an idea. Let me see what this map said. Okay, I know I did that one. So if I go straight, oh boy. So I just want to get this last little bit done, and then I'm probably definitely going to be stopping. This is the room I hadn't been in yet. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Okay, I could have sworn that this had the that this had an orb piece. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's all the orb pieces. Okay. See if we can get back to where we need to be. Shit. Oh man, that was close. That was way too fucking close. Fuck you! Something died inside of that. Oh, I already saw that one.
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's truck before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Okay. Well, we are going to save and stop here, because I've had enough terror for one day. I know that I'm not even quite halfway through this chapter, so I do believe this is a good stopping point. I hope everyone did enjoy this episode. Next time I play should be the ending. Hopefully you all join me for that. Till next time, though, this has been DMC Jedi Man Gaming, and I am signing off. Peace, everybody.